getting ready to head into our next panel. It'll be for 13th floor, so we'll be hearing about LA Haunted Hayride. Fingers crossed, Monty Revolta's going to be there. He's our favorite, so we'll see what happens. We did see Miss Morte walk in, so we're really, really hoping. But we love what they do every year. Always put on a good panel for us, give us a lot of information, so that's where we're heading in next. 13th floor, it's about that time. And like I was saying before, these are all gold bats as far as we can see. So we've already been in line for 30 minutes. Doors are open for another 15, and this is where we're at. So be prepared, standing in a lot of lines. Going to Midsummer Scream, you feel like you're at Disneyland, unfortunately, but we know what we're getting into. We do it every year, and we're going to keep on doing it. Doors are open, and we are heading in to the 13th floor. Can't wait to hear all the information. Our first time entering the Grand Ballroom for this year. Oh, they did a great job. It looks amazing in here. Gonna get us a close seat. So like I said, we're hoping Monty comes out and gives us his amazing comedy, and looking forward to hearing him perform this year. That's literally what we're hoping for. Yes, the Hayride's fun, but it's all about Monty. I won't even lie.
Dark Harbor, and new for 2025, Festival Fright Nights at Winchester Mystery House. Here to offer a ghastly glimpse of hauntings coming your way in California this Halloween season.
What is up in Summer Scream? Let's go! Welcome to the 13th Floor Entertainment Group panel. We've got a lot of updates for you guys. I'm very stoked as a fan myself.
I think that this year we thought about, how do we level up from Dark Harbor? What can we do that would be next? And we figured, why not transition from haunted ship to actual haunted mansion?
Oh gosh, I'm so excited! So we have a lot of future stuff to talk about.
We're going to talk about Festival Fright Nights at Winchester Mystery House. You guys have heard about that?
You guys.
We're going to talk about our new Magic of the Jack-O-Lanterns location, which is just down the street a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be moving from Whittier Narrows to the South Coast Botanical Gardens in Rancho Palos Verdes, so just real close by to here, so we're excited about that. And then outside of that, we've been doing different activation work. We've got an amazing creative team, so naturally putting them to work doing things other times of the year. I don't know how many of you guys saw the activation for the Nosferatu film at Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Oh God!
Nosferatu.
Woo! Let's go! And I came in and I was like, oh my gosh, my people. you're all here and it's massive. So let's kick off what we've got coming up in the next year. Amy, I'm gonna talk to you first. The magic of the jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, do we have something that we should look at before we start asking you questions? Wear your pedometer,
like
you're getting your steps.
I can't think of a better location for this, and everyone on our team, from the artists who carve the pumpkins to people who load in the shows and plan it, we're just really stoked. So I won't even know how awesome it's going to be till it's totally
until
done.
You're in the midst of it.
That's very cool space, so we're really excited to be working with that garden.
Amazing. Amy, thank you. I feel like I'm with you on that. Tell me if I'm wrong, but Halloween, we obviously, the horror, we like the scares, we want the blood, the world of delusion. Yeah. Let's go! Yeah, you heard that. Hello, John Braver, how are we doing? What are we?
But is this location and the set pieces that we're gonna build within there. Again, I'll dig into the story a little bit later. But that's the big change, and also we have an incredible lounge this year. We've been wanting to do up the lounge experience more and more every year, and now we have 2 floors, and I'm excited that we're gonna. I always get into this.
All right, we got the harrowing of hell.
Yes.
I'm here for it. Tell us everything about the harrowing of hell, John.
I think the person on my left, Amy, is much better at elaborating and getting excited about these things. I'm very excited about harrowing of hell, but Amy, you want to tell us a little bit of the synopsis here?
Of course I do, John.
Yes.
It's not like we rehearsed.
This makes my whole day.
Abandon. A famed inscription adorns the arched entryway leading into the belly of Pagan's Path. A supernatural cult that has taken the metaphors of Dante's Inferno far too literally, seducing followers through circles of hell as a necessary preparation for the afterlife. Devotees of the path claim to be conduits between worlds. Venerable
13th floor's brand new attraction, their newest attraction, Festival Fright Nights at Winchester Mystery House. Have you guys seen this house? So I would like to welcome a special guest onto the stage. If we could have Walter Magnuson join us on the stage. Because we've got a partnership that we want to talk about, pretty please.
Hello.
Walter, what's up, dude? Welcome.
Mystery House was 1938, which was actually a Houdini seance with the widow of Houdini trying to contact her husband. And
this is real.
This is real, absolutely.
True life, you guys.
Yeah, summer 1938. And the last 15, 20 years, our guests have really wanted a more theatrical experience with more story. And we've done a number of different activations, but we were so impressed by 13th Floor's growing portfolio and the work they've done at Dark Harbor especially. So we started some conversations, we run in the same circles, and we're really, really excited to have Brett leading an amazingly talented team and take it to the next level.
Winchester Mystery House, I think you're going to immediately fall in love with this massive, confusing maze of rooms, stairs to nowhere, doors to nowhere. So we are going to really capitalize on the existing architecture. And then, as you know, our team builds beautiful sets. And at a lot of our locations, sometimes you're seeing a real wall, a real room, and you can't tell what elements we've added. Have we extended that wall? Have we built something in that space? So we are going for authenticity at this event. And so we are really going to be the story will be drawn from the history of the mansion. And I think the scenes and sets that we do are intended to look like they've been there the entire time. So we're not trying to come in and build a carnival or other things like that. We are really being inspired by the history and all the stories that we're going to tell at Festival Fright Nights.
I love that. Do we have a video that Fright Nights?
When you're participating in this event, what I can tell you is we are setting Festival Fright Nights in 1924. It's 2 years after Sarah Winchester's death. There's a new owner of her beautiful mansion, La Villa. We're not sure what the new owner's intentions are, but he is holding a masquerade, a Halloween masquerade, and it's Halloween night, 1924. And when you arrive on the property, we've been saying it, this is an entirely brand new Halloween event. So it's unlike anything that has happened on this property in the past. As Walter said, we've asked, can we use this space? Can we use this space? We're taking you down to the basement. We're taking you up to the 4th floor balconies. We're using the entire mansion. We're using the outbuildings. We're activating all the grounds. We're even expanding and taking our staff spaces and putting them outside the mansion footprint, because we really look at La Villa, this mansion estate, as this immersive experience. So when you step through the gates, you are part of Festival Fright Nights until you leave that mansion. And it's not just one attraction. It's called Festival Fright Nights because there's a variety of things to do as part of this experience. There are 3 main attractions. The first attraction is called the Masquerade of Shadows, and there's a Halloween masquerade happening. So that is going to be in the front part of the mansion. This is, like we said, exploring all parts of the mansion. So you're going up steps, down steps, really using all these nooks and crannies. Once you're done that experience, we take you outside. We're activating all these outbuildings. There's a really cool greenhouse on property.
Hey, going on the tractor, how has it evolved over the years?
Who's been to the Hayride?
Woo! Everyone has been to the Hayride.
Everyone. Who has been in the first 10 years when it was a crowd? Okay, and then who's been since it's in the new location?
Woo!
Okay, so it's like
half and half?
Half and half. Okay. Yeah, so we've evolved a lot. I mean, obviously,
we've got photos too.
In 17 years, it's nothing stays the same, right? But we, obviously it started on one side of Griffith Park. It's now on a new side of Griffith Park. It has grown massively in size. Storylines have run the gamut. We have our own town now, Midnight Falls. I mean, that's something to have your own town. That's quite an evolution. But it's been quite a journey in 17 years. And I think right now, this year, we're about to hit, I think, our next stride, and we're excited for some new things that we're going to talk about today. But we can do that at the Hayride. So one of the things we're really focused on this year, I'm specifically focused on this year, is we're going to dial back some of that old, haunting, vintage Hayride of the past, things that you loved and got to know, and the things that made the Hayride iconic. We're going to bring some of those things back this year. We're going to bring iconic scenes back that if you were in the first 10 years, if you went to the other side of Griffith and experienced the Hayride at the old abandoned zoo, you will recognize these scenes. You will recognize these sounds. You will recognize characters, and it's going to be robust. A big piece of it, and I think this is what I'm the most excited about, in addition to some new, very pivotal and large scenes, is we have a vault. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but we have a vault of like 400 original musical score tracks from the first 10 years of the Hayride. Like 400 tracks. So we've been spending this year diving deep into those tracks, and we're bringing a lot of that back. So the Hayride is going to be louder, it's going to be darker, there's going to be characters that are going to leave you looking in your back seat when you leave, you're going to go home, you're going to fall asleep, and you're going to think about these characters. So we are actually we're going to haunt the shit out of you this year. This visually stunning, you have a lot of those this year. So if you think you knew what you were going to experience on the Hayride, I promise you, you do not know. So get to the Hayride this year because it's gonna be a good time.
Amy, you want to add on a little updates?
Yeah, you have no idea, like Melissa said.
Even she doesn't have any idea.
No, I mean, I think Melissa was getting me pretty excited when she was telling me the wagon's gonna stop.
So that is another big change this year, or another big, I guess, journey back to our past is we used to do a lot of like very cinematic stops with choreography and soundscaping, so detailed in fact that our soundscapes are choreographed to moves, to like the moving of a head, the step of a foot, everything to sound. And so to do this, we need to stop the wagons and actually bring you through a whole ride, bring you through a whole experience.
Yes.
Bring you through a whole feeling, an arc. We want to leave you and make you feel something. So we're doing a lot of that as well. Those stops on the trail are going to be fun. And the other thing they do is they take the tractor, and now the tractor also becomes a character. The wagon loaders are becoming a character. Everything now is going to be a character in the story of the Hayride Trail.
That's exactly what reminds us, like, why it's worth getting up every morning. Not necessarily changes in finances or politics, but entertainment also takes you out of these problems. And that's why when you come to Midnight Falls, you're safe. You're there for Halloween.
I'm bringing my hair crimper.
Bring it.
It's 80s. I'm ready.
Wear your onesie, whatever you want. But
yes.
That's why we're doing this. So we want to do this for you guys. We want you to have the best time. And we don't want you to worry about today's world.
Amen, you guys.
Woo! There she is. She was very enthusiastic about our partnership last year. If you came, chances are you probably saw her running around with chainsaws. We had chainsaw lessons, we had axe lessons. She was in the maze. You probably were scared by her and you don't even know it was her, but very passionate. So Monet Manor is back. We are going to be partying in the Manor all season long with Janelle and her party guests and her recorded studio and all her music, and she will be there. So Monet Manor is coming back. It's going to be a party.
Let's go. And also trick-or-treating and Hellbilly Hellscape?
Yeah, Hellbilly Halloween. So we talked about the Hayride. We talked about Monet's Manor. You know about Town Square, where it all goes down, right? In the middle of Midnight Falls. But down at the far end of the road at Midnight Falls is an old crickety house that lives the Jasper family. And the Jasper family, they're very friendly. They invite all their neighbors over for Halloween night. And they're inviting you too to a fancy dinner they've been preparing that will be made of you. They're cannibals, people. Chainsaws, you heard me. Every night when we open Los Angeles Haunted Hayride, just a little bit after opening, the denizens of the Jasper family will come out to Town Square with their chainsaws! Their chainsaws! That's right! Every night, bringing the chainsaws to the middle of Town Square! They're coming! They're gonna look for victims! They're gonna take you out of the store where you're buying awesome merchandise. You might be getting that cider, they're gonna drag you down to the house. And for Hellbilly Halloween, let me hear you. Woo!
I'm so pleased.
We got special permission for this chainsaw. Talking about vintage Halloween, well, you may have seen right down on the show floor a new house.
I did.
That house is for sale.
What?
And it's in Midnight Falls, and so there's going to be a new resident this year. So we're pretty excited about that. But I should also probably tell you, Monty Revolta is back. And he's going to be doing 2 shows a night exclusively at the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride.
Exclusively? Exclusively?
Yeah, just what?
Let's hear it for Monty Revolta, everybody! Welcome!
They know who I am. Greetings, Timu Halloween Comic-Con. It's me, the late Monty Revolta, star of the Monty Revolta Show. Hold for applause. Hold for applause. 13th floor. You really did it this time. I didn't agree to come back this season.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You should have waited in the car like I told you. Matter of fact, I was reading through the new issue of Midnight Falls Real Estate Magazine. Horrible read, by the way. And I found that my house is listed for sale. You can boo. You can boo louder. Are you booing at me or them? I'm not quite sure. Well, I have proof of this. Minimum wage DJ in the back. Can you please show the first slide? Wrong slide, dummy. There it is, for sale. Yeah. I was just tying it all together, too. And it gets worse. Not only that, I found out that the official Monty Revolta stage is in foreclosure. Show 'em. Ridiculous. So you know what? Here's the exclusive for you. I, the late Monty Revolta, star of the Monty Revolta Show, will not be performing at the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride this season. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing to get me back. So I know you're asking, if I'm not there, then whom might be moving into Midnight Falls? Anyone know who? Hello, darling.
Let's give it up, my friends, for the one, the only, Cassandra Peterson! Let's go! Welcome! We love you!
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, is moving into Midnight Falls. Well, it seems my calendar has cleared up a little bit. I will also see you in Midnight Falls. See you later, you nerds.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mango.
It's Monty.
Just dropped my bags at the your former residence. Okay?
Yes, my queen.
Let's give it up for Monty Revolta and another applause for our fabulous Elvira herself, Cassandra Peterson. Cassandra, I'm trying not to fangirl out right now. I just want to talk to you gal to gal, but man, my heart's a beating.
The Hayride this year, she'll be popping out all over. You might be surprised.
And you did a voiceover?
I did voiceovers. I did, oh my gosh, there's all kinds of involvement all throughout the park, telling the story as it goes along.
Yeah, it's been incredible to work with Cassandra and her team. We had a great introduction, actually, from David Markland at Midsummer Scream, actually.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, and so I remember getting on the phone with Scott, Cassandra's manager, and just kind of brainstorming on what could we do, and there was just a lot of natural synergy that was created because, as we've talked about with Midnight Falls, it's a town that's trapped in the 1980s. Every night is Halloween, and it's the annual Halloween festival. And what's cool about it is if you've been there and you've interacted with the characters, you'll know that it's a lot about horror comedy as well. So there was just a natural synergy bringing the Elvira brand together to the LA Hayride, and we're going to see a lot of different overlays. I'm not sure who's covering all of those, but we're super excited to be working together, and I think you guys are going to have a blast.
And are we gonna get some Elvira merch that's specifically?
Are we gonna get merch? There is merch up the wazoo. I gotta tell you, there is exclusive Elvira merchandise that you can get nowhere else, and that'll be not only at the Hayride, but all over the country at all the different venues. But you know what I'm really excited about at the Hayride? I went there a million years ago, like when I was just a little child. Actually I was 50, but exactly like I was a little child. And I was so excited because it was in my hometown, Hollywood, basically, right there on the border. And it was just one of the most fun, exciting experiences I've had in a spooky place, And it was fun, it was funny, it was exciting, it was scary, and you got to sit down. Yeah. Because you'd be on the Hayride.
You get to get scared while sitting.
Yes, scared while sitting. I had never had so much fun when I wasn't laying down. It was really exciting. So finally it's come full circle, and I'm a part of it, and Elvira's brand and face will be stamped all over the damn thing.
Let's go. And Melissa, how does that tie into the trick-or-treat maze?
So obviously, you've probably at this point seen the house on the show floor. So that house will be in Trick or Treat, and all of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark Mayhem, will be marinating in Trick or Treat. So it will be the energy of Elvira everywhere. You'll see silhouettes of her. You'll hear her voice. You'll feel her energy all over the place. Without trying to give all of it away, it's going to be quite the Elvira world in Trick or Treat.
You might even see Cassandra Peterson there. You never know.
In person.
We can hope.
The mistress in person herself in Midnight Falls.
Yes, in addition to the Trick or Treat maze, though, she's also taking over MFAM Radio as our DJ. Going to be very Elvira-esque and centric this year, so it's gonna be a blast.
Let's give it up for 13th floor, marinated in Elvira. That's what we want, marinated. Amazing. Cassandra, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Mistress herself.